Hello everybody, this is Ryan from the Carmike 327 channel. How's everybody doing today? In today's video, we're going to take a close look at the 1929 Ford tri-motor aircraft, and then we're also going to take a look at the 1930 Ford Model A. The aircraft is a 1929. It's what the military used to use it for parachuting back in the day, and now they use it for fundraiser. It was recently in the Anderson area, headed up to Huntington, Indiana. Where I took my picture was in Port Clinton over a month ago, back in July. It also was in Pontiac, Michigan, and you can also take a look at their website as well. I'll try to see if I can post it as well on my channel. Without further ado, let's take a look at the pictures and videos, and then we'll also do a brief walk around of the 1929 Ford Model A, and also get to have a chance to listen to it fire up and let it run. You'll get to hear it run, and I also filmed it as the guy took off in the car, so you'll get to see some of that. I didn't really get to film the inside of the interior, but in the meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch this tri-motor fly in to the helicopter where I took plenty of pictures and videos, so just stay tuned and enjoy the show. And I'll be going over some details about the airplane and the ride and all that stuff. So enjoy this segment. Now we're going to go ahead and watch this guy fire up this 1930 Ford Model A Sport Coupe. It is powered with a 4-cylinder 3.3 liter. These were pretty standard back in the 1929 and 30 eras. So let's take a look. The transmission is a manual transmission, also very standard, and the color is a dark green with a tote with the leather interior and a seat that folds to the back.
Yeah.
The very first introduction of the Ford Tri-Motor was June 11th of 1926. 18 in extension as 2012, but the primary user, United States Army Air Corps. in the United States Navy. Royal Canadian Air Force. Number of these trimotors was 199. The unit cost about $42,000 in 1933, about $736,000 in 2013. It's a very expensive. The nickname was the Tin Goose. For right now, we're going to go ahead and watch this thing fire up. We're going to watch the 3 engines turn over, so watch as they fire it up. This will be very interesting, and this is the part that I actually enjoy the most. Yes. Now here are some of the photos that I took from inside the plane, and please enjoy this section. Here are some of the pictures and videos from the Anderson area. The tri-motor was actually in our area a few weeks prior to being in Port Clinton, so I just wanted to show off some of the pictures. Also thank my brother for allowing me to show his picture of the 1929 Ford Model A, and also his experience on the airplane along with the Ford Model A. Also, I want to thank Kevin Smith for bringing the airplane into the Anderson area as well, along with the staff. Now we get to take a look from inside the cockpit of the 1929. We'll hear it run. We'll show a few pictures of it taking off, and also a few pictures above the roof. Let's take a look at the pictures from above the ground. The very first introduction of the Ford Tri-Motor was June 11th of 1926, but the primary user was 100 Airlines, United States Army Air Corps, and the United States Navy, Royal Canadian Air Force. Number of these Tri-Motors was 199. The unit cost about $42,000 in 1933, about $736,000 in 2013. Is the very start issue. Interestingly, and like I said before, it had the nickname called the Tin Goose, which is very interesting. I learned this, I think, back in 1996 when I first flew it at Kalamazoo, which has been stationed there for years. Now they use it for a fundraiser, so they brought it into different areas like Anderson, which is my hometown, Huntington, and also Pontiac, Michigan. And also, interestingly, in the 1920s, Henry Ford, with a group of 19 investors and his son Edsel, invested in the Stout Motor Company, which produced and manufactured the tri-motor engine. Now, they introduced $1,000 each from Edsel and Henry Ford. In 1925, Ford bought the Stout, and the aircraft design was a single-engine Stout, turned into multi-engines, designed as the 3AT. And in this video, we kind of did a small review and a walk around of the 1930 Ford Model A. In the future, hopefully I'll be doing some in-depth tours by starting it up, showing the engine, the interior, exterior, and then I'll give you the full performance data of this unique vehicle that we got to see. So look forward to those videos. And for now, there's a lot more where it came from. So thank you for watching, and good night.